webcam on the Twitch channel. I can't put two cams on Discord, on Skype and Twitch. But you can.
Yeah, it's fine.
If you open the link I sent you in the chat, then you can see me if I'm right.
Okay, probably I see us both, huh?
Yeah. Well, welcome to another stream for everyone. Today I have a donkey running in my studio, a built infosec donkey. You all know him. So here is he. Say hello to each one.
Hi there.
I have.
Be kind.
Be kind for the donkey, or he will crazy and he will hunt down those bananas. Yes, we have 11 questions. So we have a session full of fun talk. So let's start with the first one. When was your first hack ever? If you remember your first hack, and how old were you?
Well, the first hack, maybe not the perfect example, but still a hack. As a child with 6 years or so, I checked out that the chewing gum machine where you put a coin inside, turn around, and then come chewing gum out. I figured out if I turn very slowly, then the chewing gum comes out and the coin, and therefore I stand there for half an hour and take all the gums with me.
It seems as a really interesting story. And how did you came up with the idea to try that, to do it?
At the chewing gum, it's just because I talk with my friend, what we go, or if we go and play ball or what we're doing, and as I talk with him, I just turn slowly and then recognize the coin comes out. Hacked it by accident.
Yeah, I think we all started with hacking accidentally. Well, thank you for answering that question. Let's go to the second one. Did you learn everything by college, or did you watch YouTube, reading books, or did you go to college?
No. As a poor working child, really have a bad education and get to know wrong friends in the school. Therefore, we made a lot of troubles, and college is not the way I taken. Long time I do just every working, which gives me money, and very lately, just 5 years ago, I came by accident again into a IT field because I get to know a boss of a little IT company, and he's the classic nerd, perfect in his business, perfect at coding, but he don't like people, and also had to repair their stuff. So he needs just a shield in front of him and the customers, and therefore he talked to me, hey, and can you do it? And I said, no, but I'm interested and learn fast. Give me a try. And okay. So he paid me very well. I need the money, and really soon I learned to love IT. Before that, I was a massager, and don't have a really good view on IT. I always think, it's just zeros and one, dead stuff, and totally boring. And as soon as I joined the IT, I really quick learned it's not that. It's quite interesting. They're working amazing people, do amazing stuff, and at this point, I figured out, IT security, that's a cool topic, and therefore at daytime repair the printer and what else came. And as I do it, I have YouTube videos all day long running, and yeah, look talks from colleagues or even from 13-year-old hacker. They do cool stuff, and yeah, I think um, beside my normally work at least 15 hours per week, I learn just the information security, and yeah, then go a few companies as a normal support guy, admin, and later on I joined the IT security. First in a bank. This was half admin, half security, because they had just one security guy there, and they need a partner in the admin department. And yeah, this was my first steps. Yeah, then I quit there because my little son was born. I had no time to learn 15 hours beside my job, and therefore I say, okay, now I had to turn in the field and yeah,
Just go
learn
for it.
more job.
Well, yeah, that's a nice story, and yeah, you really jumped from one thing to the another to another to another. But yeah, it's nice to hear. But how was the transfer from massage to IT? It's totally different field. So yeah, how was it for you to make that switch?
Quite interesting because as a massager you immediately work with humans, and it's a lot about touch and feelings, and then you have this complete weird stuff in IT, and you cannot touch it, and it's highly complicated. But I liked it very much because um, it doesn't matter which job I have done in my time. As soon as the daily business starts with things repeating every day, I get bored. And then very soon it was over for me. But in IT, you always have something new to learn.
Yeah,
Never
there's
feel like, oh, I'm rocking so hard. It's always a guy who knows so much more than you. There's always a new topic I've never seen before. I don't have any idea of it, and can every day I can start something new. And this is what I like very much.
yeah, in the infosec field, you always need to keep learning. You always need to to stay at the new things that release. As I saw yesterday, there's already a new sudo exploit I saw on the news that's going wild. So yeah, we need to learn about that. So it's nice field info security that you always need to learn.
Okay, and I understand the tweet that I already read today because somebody reads, "Oh, for that who destroys sudo," and I think, oh, okay, what else? Okay,
Yeah,
I had to take a look.
yeah, it's a really interesting exploit, the sudo from yesterday. But yeah, that's another topic. But yeah, thank you for answering that question.
Yeah,
So you told me you didn't go to college, and you learned everything by watching videos, reading books, 15 hours a week. You were learning. So
yeah,
that's I've never spoken with someone who didn't go to college. So you are really the first one that I speak
oh,
with. Most of the they mostly go to college, but drops out halfway. But yeah,
yeah.
how is it for you by someone who did go to college, and you probably have some colleagues who did go to college. Do you see some difference between you and them based on knowledge, or yeah, do you know more than them because they didn't learn some things you did learn?
Yeah, everything has upsides and downsides.
Yeah.
Um, One downside of my way is that because I learn it on how I learned, and this is, yeah, I just see any topic and think, oh yeah, that's cool. I take a look, and maybe then have no red line where to go, and then therefore I missed some basic parts sometimes. And as I talk with somebody who had his master degree or similar, then sometimes they think, oh, yeah, that's a basic question. But otherwise, the one upside is that I always learned by my own. I don't need so much further information about something or some guidelines or what else. Um, I really can, yeah, very quickly take a deep dive in the topic, work it out for my own, and yeah, I still learn very. I like to learn from other people. They show me some cool stuff, but if I didn't have this, not it's not the end for me. Just take a look, and it's a bit harder, but I find my way. That's yeah, quite cool, and yeah, the upsides from the colleagues is they have their red line, they have the way to go. Um, that's sometimes it's cool, but otherwise, the colleague has the downside. At the first day, they must know what's the last question of the last. No, what's the word? Community questions. Um, and therefore a friend of mine he go to the colleague and soon he quit because he says it's too fucking slow and he learned things about SHA-1. Yeah, the lecturer, the teacher came in and say, okay, today we take a look on SHA-1 and you never use it ever. And yeah, what for? It's not useful. It's just wasting time of the students. Um, it's it's important to know what's the weakness of some techniques, but
Yeah.
you don't have to take a deep dive in it. Yeah, I just have to know MD5 hash is trash, and therefore I don't use it. I don't have to explain in the deep why it's trash. Yeah, I just had to know. And if you really have to answer this question, okay, then I take a deeper look, and yeah, in a short time you can figure out if you need it. But the most of us doesn't need it. They just need the information. They don't use it.
No, you are exactly right. It's I am also a student, and yeah, my opinion is indeed that there were some lessons at my school that I think, yeah, I I could have learned that easier by just watching some YouTube video instead of going to class. But yeah, you were studying outside of college, so you probably have some good resources, books or recommendations for people who are watching now, perhaps if they want to start. So you probably can advise them some books or I don't know what you have done.
It depends on the topic you want to learn. It's hard to tell. As a basic recommendation, um, I would recommend the people go to some platforms like Udemy uh, and take a course for cheap money and take a look, try, play, how it feels to you. Is it interesting? Is it a boring topic? Um, uh, if I take me as example, a few years ago, I think, oh, cryptography, sounds interesting. I watched 3 hours of really high level
SME.
video and just think, what the fuck is he talking about? I have no idea. And therefore, I learned I'm not a cryptographer. That's not my strong side. And the best is just play with the things, try, if you like, hardening the things or broke the things. And therefore, then, if that point is clear, then I could recommend deeper informations. But it's, yeah, as in general, to tell it's hard. Just, yeah. I think the best recommendation is go on YouTube and check it out. It doesn't cost anything, and there you had a lot of resources.
Well, thank you for the question. Indeed, there was someone in the chat who was asking, is Udemy worth buying? But yeah, I think as you already said, Udemy is a great resource of not that expensive material, and they have really amazing courses, like the Cyber Mentor released his privilege escalation. Yeah, so I would say for Mr. Phipp, go watch Udemy and see if something fits your needs.
And I never paid more than 10 or 20 bucks for a course, because Udemy has always some super sales. Therefore, just wait a little, and the course you want just about $10 or euro or whatever. And I don't know. I think the Cyber Mentor ethical hacker course is about 25 hours or something. It's a lot for 10 euros. It's absolutely nothing.
No, it's
for that much good explained knowledge. It's cool.
Yeah, I can agree with you on that. Let's go to the next question. At which age or which moment in your life did you knew, okay, I'm going to join the infosec field. Now's the time. Now I go for it.
Okay. It's because the working, don't know, about 3.5 years or so. As I still learned info, that I know I want to infosec. It was 2 months ago I started in IT. But then at this point I know at the moment I cannot deliver it, and therefore I worked at 5 different companies, take a look how bigger companies have designed their networks, how the things works, then get more knowledge about the hacking stuff and how to hardening things. And then for 2 years ago, I decided, okay, I have a little child at home. I don't have the time as before, and I feel comfortable enough to start. And then therefore, in the bank, I also had the first security task, but it was mainly administration and maybe 80% administration, 20% security. And then I know, okay, as a junior role, I'm fine. And then think, oh, fuck off, I try. And start as the SOC analyst in a junior role. And this is a good starting point, I think, for infosec field, because you had a lot of different companies, and different companies they would attack in different ways. Therefore, you see different behaviors of attackers, of employees, what they do. And this I think in general a good starting point. Then you see what you like, where's your point of fun, and then take a deeper dive in there. Yeah, at this point with the people there, with the boss, he's a very rational guy, and yeah, I love the work there, but don't feel comfortable there. So I go to another company. Soon I see they selling snake oil. God damn. Yeah. And therefore I say, okay, in IT security you can earn a good money without being a scammer, and then I take a time off for my kids. I think half a year, just be at home, play with my kids, have fun. And yet back in business since last summer as a security specialist and SIEM coordinator, which I love it. It's a lot of fun. Handle incidents all day long. Most of them it's just false positive, but I like to play Sherlock Holmes. What's that? What's the?
Well, thank you for answering that question. For my next question, do you remember, or I don't know if you have one, but do you have any certification? And if you do have any certification, like OSCP, for example, do you remember when did you get it? And can you tell us more about your journey about it?
Not really at the moment. Some days, if I had the time, or probably in my job, I want to make the OSCP. But at the moment, don't really have the time for it. The only degree in totally of IT, I had to make it in my first security role as a SOC analyst. It's a Splunk core user. Absolute meaningless. If I had a job interview, didn't tell them all because it's just useless. No, I have my last degree in a job is as massager.
Well, it's great that you are planning to go for OSCP. I think as a purple,
with a hard one.
I think as a purple teamer as you are, it's nice to know how the attackers attack and how the defenders defend. So but thank you for answering that question. Let's go to the next one. Now, I already told the people who are watching that you are a purple teamer, but perhaps some people don't know what purple team, red team, and blue team is. So can you tell us more about what is purple team and what is your daily job as a purple team guy?
The short explanation is red teaming is the attacker guys, like pen testers or so. They try to find the way in, and the blue teamers are the defenders. They try to keep them out. As a purple teamer, had to deliver a bit of both. Not that deep specialized in each field. And my daily business is mostly blue, because as SIEM coordinator, I had to check it out if an incident occurred, what to do, what's happening, is there any damage or harm, and it's more blue team, but also we have to make the pen tests internal, and also guide the external pen testers, go with them, but most of all, also the daily business is mainly blue. But yeah, also some attacking points, also phishing campaign that we made, sent some fishy emails and hey, come get the super money from last year and just give us your login credentials and everything is fine. That's some red teaming stuff. Also, if you had a new application, then go ahead,
Try
speak
it.
against and see what falls down.
Well, thank you for answering the question. And you thought that you were indeed more doing blue stuff. Yeah, because of the SolarWinds exploit that was really popular some time ago. Did you did you have any trouble when that exploit came out? Like you had more stuff to do, or was it like blowing heads at your work? Like, whoa, guys, help!
Yeah, that was a big topic. As I turned off, joined the team meeting, there was one major topic, and did you hear about this one and that one? And also had to watch it closely, what's come out next. As a first starting point, it just means SolarWinds is hacked. Okay, we have no SolarWinds products in our company, perfect. But third-party companies we deal with, they have. Okay, then you have to tell me what's going on in your company, and then figure out how much is the potential damage there. Later on, they came out. Microsoft is also fucked. They got the Azure domain admin. That's hard stuff because I think it's just half of the Western world used that shit. Therefore, that was a real big deal. Respect for the guys to do this. Good job. Wrong side, but good job.
Yeah, I know. It was a good old times when it came out. But thank you for answering the question. Code hacker. No, this is not beer. It's tea. I'm drinking tea. So he's drinking beer.
It's orange juice.
They want us to drink beer, but okay. Let's go to the next question.
Okay, take a beer, okay?
Well, you already explained to us what Purple Team is, and your daily jobs consist of monitoring, analyzing. Sometimes you do some pen testing, red teaming, blue teaming. I
forgot.
Yeah. Oh! I thought you were going to say something, but
that I forgot to say. Also, I do awareness training for the employees. I show them some classic things.
Do not click your mail.
Huh?
Do not open your spam mail.
Yeah, of course.
Well, let's go to the next question. I already saw someone in the chat mentioning it, but I saw on your Twitter that you are the founder of Snack Oil. Can you explain to us who aren't familiar with Snack Oil? What is it, and what can we imagine with Snack Oil?
Yeah, and see already the famous Cyber Panda there. Snack Oil to you. No, it's in my daily business, had to handle with a company the have the super you never have seen before security tool, and I take a look, and it's quite shit. It's really a dumb tool, and yeah, they have a perfect marketing. A lot of big companies have contracts with them, and yeah, I think they are kind of snake oil sellers. You haven't never seen before super tool, and I have a meeting with them and was pissed off and just had the phone in the pocket and yelling of Twitter, "Oh, fucking snake oil!" A typo, snake oil, and yeah, Code had Cyberpanda asked me, "Hey, what's snake oil?" And I don't check my typo, and smart as I am, oh, that's blah blah blah, and told him what's snake oil. But still at it at this point, and yeah, next day I had another meeting with them, and yeah, my damn phone saves the word, and next day I read again, yeah, snack oil, and yeah, then he had a good laugh, and then yeah,
I see. I see that snack oil is a little bit expensive for many of us. I see it is 30k bitcoins. So yeah, it's a little bit of expensive, I think.
yeah. But in short, snack oil is all and nothing. It's just the savior of the planet and all of your wishes.
Yeah, it seems it is trendy snake oil. So
Yeah,
let's all buy snake oil, guys. 30 bitcoin.
yeah, buy Bitcoin. Don't buy Bitcoin, buy snack oil. No, I think Cyberpanda made a Twitter bot, and this collecting all snake oil tweets. And the last time I take a look, and it's a few days ago, it's over 1,600 tweets already, and yeah, a lot of memes. Yeah.
Well, we finally know what snake oil is. So yeah, thank you for explaining. One of your friends is asking the question: does Seka read the chat? I don't know. Can you read the chat?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
he's reading the
the moment
chat.
Yeah, I had technical issues. My laptop doesn't want the microphone. My PC doesn't have a cam. Therefore, as last resort, I take my phone and now just have my phone in front. Um, yeah, but yeah, Cyberpanda, I read you.
Hello, Cyberpanda. We already have Cyber Donkey, Cyber Panda, Cyber Fog. Uh,
Yeah,
I have Cyber Gengar somewhere in my room, but
yeah,
okay. Let's.
he's part of the cyber animal zoo.
Yeah, we have
Uh,
Sue, Cyber
we
Sue.
have the hippo, we have the hyena, the cat, the ape, and the panda.
Well, welcome to the infosec Sue, and let's go to the next question. Yeah, do you have other hobbies besides, yeah, of course, hacking, info security, and that kind of things?
Yeah, a lot. First of all, my two little toddlers, I love to hang out with them because I'm still a children in my heart. And therefore, it's quite funny to show them the world, how amazed they are with everything. Then also coach my dog, to go out with them, a little bit of hiking. Um, yeah, then I'm quite interested in a lot of fields. The juggling, not so good, but good enough. From time to time, if I had time, I'd like to play on computer, some games, but I don't have enough time for that. But
Which games do you play?
um, phew, years ago, I liked the classic shit like GTA or some thing like that. Maybe a bit like Battlefield or Call of Duty. But that's all games you had to play a lot. If not, you're not good enough, and yeah, then you don't have really much fun. Therefore, a perfect game for me, I find out, is Forza Horizon to
Ah,
try.
yeah.
Um,
You don't hack Forza Horizon, right? You don't cheat.
no, no, that's my break from stuff.
From hacking.
Yeah, and it's quite good. If I had just 10 minutes time, okay, then play, and I don't care, turn off. Um, but yeah, if you play some shooter or something, it's more fun with more people, and yeah, if they play a lot and you're not, you cannot can compare with them. Yeah, and if you play alone, it's not that fun. Um,
No.
yeah.
Yes, you were mentioning that you were doing a lot of things, and yeah, you have your child, you have adorable little coach. I don't know who coach is, but yeah, he is adorable. I can see from the chat, and
It's my fault.
and
Dog.
it's a dog. Now you have your dog.
Australia.
But how do you manage your time between work, learning, and doing all the other things that you just mentioned? How do you manage your time?
Whew. That's the most toughest challenge each day. Um, yeah. I just try as good as I could do. Learning is the most time just on the job right now. Um, yeah, because yeah, there I have the time for it, and I have yeah always a new topic where I have to take a deep dive, learn what's going on there. In my free time beside my job, it's really hard to find time with that. Um, as I say, my kids are 2 and 4 years. They need a lot of my time. It's
Uh,
not like teenager. They don't want
well,
sleep.
well, well. Be, be careful with saying teenagers, because when they are teenagers, then they are going to say like, "Daddy, Daddy, I want this." Ah, no, 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 I want this. Why don't you give me
Yeah, give me the keys of the car.
puberty?
I need $50. I want to go to disco. Yeah, that's not my problem at all. But it will come in a few years.
Puberty.
Yeah, how I get managed. Yeah, it's quite tough. A lot of things just I can't do it already because yeah, if you have so much things to do, um, I work about 8 hours a day. I'm luckily I can mainly can manage myself, and if I have at 10 o'clock yeah an idea and want to do some stuff, I can do it. And just from 9 till 2 o'clock p.m. I had to stay online, and rest of the time I can manage it by myself. It makes it a bit easier. But very often at yeah 11 p.m. I stand in the kitchen and clean the fucking dishes because all day have no time for that. Yeah, that's and often less sleep. That's the hardest thing. Less sleep.
How how much hours do you sleep on average?
Whew. Yeah, in average, yeah, say 6, 7 hours or something. Uh, but
Be careful to not get burnout if you sleep less.
yeah, yeah. The good side is I don't live together with their mom, so the half time they are with me, the half time with her, and then I have time to relax a bit and yeah, as today, I'm alone at home. Yeah.
And your little adorable dog.
No, the kids want them with them.
Ah, okay.
When they have a little injury or so, then I made a joke sometimes and say, "Oh, Dr. Coach came," and uh, show him that, and then ask him, what can help? Oh, a chocolate, okay, and then I smile back, and everything is fine. And therefore, they always need the dog with them.
Chocolate always helps.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for answering that question. Yeah, let's go to the next question. Did you ever faced a burnout? Did you ever have a burnout or had a burnout?
Luckily, no. But um, I never was the kind of people who's extreme workaholic and take an overload of work with me. Um, and also I very have a good feeling for the work and my free time, because I think if you are the best guy in your field but in burnout, you don't mean nothing, and you can't bring the effort that you normally can do.
Yeah.
Therefore, sometimes it's better if I have the cyber event try hack me. I at 10 o'clock I came in. My day is 12, 40 hours long, and then I sit there and some simple task and think, what the fuck? I have to just fuck off, turn it off, and leave it. It's better getting back tomorrow with fresh energy. And also, other good thing is because I have so much fun in my job, it's not so hard for me. It's not so exhausting to do that because I love it. I would learn the same things even if I'm not doing the job because it's just interesting. I like to understand how we can make the things secure. What's the abuse potential in some techniques, and yeah, I also want that my children can grow up in a free world. So therefore, yeah, all what privacy supports, I like that very much. And also you have to understand what does it, what does not, and what's the downside in each technique.
Yeah, that's totally true. Yeah, it's also like for my next question. Yeah, there are many groups out there on Discord. Like there are 10 different groups, infosecurity groups. There are so many books. You have so many websites like Drag.me, Hack the Books, Wizard Labs, Palm Till Dawn. Yeah, how are you managing all that information? Like, yeah, for example, you want to learn. I just say something. You want to learn reverse engineering. You want to learn binary exploitation. You want to learn hacking. You want to learn red teaming. You want to learn Active Directory. How are you managing all that on your to-do list? Like, yeah, how are you taking oversight of all that groups, information, books, etc.? Because for many new people who are joining this field, yeah, they are thinking, whoa, so much information. Whoa, how do I even start with seeing the tree in the forest? If you know what I mean.
Yeah, also at the starting point, it's quite hard, even if you have no one that guides you in and told you what's the right question to ask, because that's the perfect point is what do I want? Because to say I want to be a hacker, yeah, sounds nice, but what kind of hacker? Want you hack software? Want you hack hardware? That's totally different topics, and both are hackers. Therefore, for me, it's really hard to start because I didn't have no idea about what's going on there outside. And for me, the best thing was just trial and error. But I don't would if you don't have a other solution, then go it. Then it's still perfect. But I also try to lift the people up. And if somebody is interested in the field, try to give him a hand and to the basic question: what do you like? Do you like maybe in forensic to take a look on a lot of data and figure out what's going on, or are you interested in hardware or something? The questions someone that is new didn't know that it's important questions. And yet, where I had found my place already, I have the same problem as many of us. Too many projects, too less time. And yeah, therefore, years ago, I just always think, okay, and this on the list, and this on the list. Yet I really say, okay, sounds really cool, but I don't have time. Because then you don't have always the pressure. As example, sometimes grocery store had a VLAN no, alarm sound for the no, flat for the living space, and I think, oh, 20 euro VLAN thing must be shit, eh? And buy that just for hey to play around, and then broke the thing. Yeah, in shame I have to say it's still in the package there, and never time to touch it since month because I just don't have the time for it.
I exactly know that problem. I also I bought a solder station to play with it, and yeah, it's already laying in my room for 1 year, still packaged. So yeah, I know that situation. Too many things and too less time.
Yeah.
Yeah, or you need to skip sleeping, but yeah, I don't advise to skip sleeping because your brains will not. Yeah,
Yeah.
they will not function correctly.
Yeah.
Let's. Oh, sorry.
That's also a point I have to learn, because if the day 10, 12 and more hours long, I try to force me, oh, take that and learn, and then it's really exhausting and you don't have really progress. And if yeah, have enough sleep and then take my time off, then I go there and learn the same topic in 1 hour. Or if I on 12 hours day, then I sit there 2 or 3 hours later and don't get it really, and also have no fun on it. And I think one of my upsides is that I have so much fun. And this makes me very good in my job. Yeah, because yeah, if you have fun, then it's easy or easier.
Yeah, it doesn't take effort to do something because you enjoy it, so you just do it.
Yeah, of course.
Well, thank you for answering that question. I have one more question, and then we go to the questions of shame. And after the questions of shame, I saw some questions from the people who are watching, so we can go to their questions. The last question, for those people who are watching right now and they want to start in this field, do you have any advice, books, resources for them where they can start, perhaps?
I think the perfect starting point, because it don't cost anything, and you can quickly join, is YouTube, because yeah, we find everything there, and at least at a low level. But then try out, set up a virtual machine, break the thing, look if it's fun or not, or maybe yeah, hardening that thing, and yeah, just figure out what you really want and what's your farm point. Um, Therefore, first step to get a quick overview, or even sources like Twitter, I think is also good. because there are really a lot of people there want to help. If you have any questions, you get a lot of feedback. Since short time I need to analyze malware, just on a low level, but it was Emotet. They just want to know what registry keys was changed and created a new one. And I remember a year ago I worked with some platform online. You can just upload it, and 1 minute later you get a report. And don't get the name of it.
Virus Total?
No, any run.
Or any run?
Emulator of Windows, a Windows machine, and he gives you a totally report which registry keys are made or changed, what DNS is, what HTTP responses. Really, yeah, for malware analysis, it's really cool, because you get in 1 minute, that much amazing information, and that's quite helpful. As I had to check if this laptop employee of us open it, and therefore I want to know is there any damage happened or not, and therefore I could take out some registry keys and look on the machine, is the registry key set or not, and I know, okay, all is fine, nothing happened. And yeah, the point is, don't remember the site, and go on Twitter, just read, oh, there's a platform, you can emulate a Windows machine, and thing. Phone at the site, look, and a few minutes later, oh, it's anyone, yeah. And look, in 1 hour, 1 minute later, I got 2 guys there. They say, hey, anyone. 2 other guys, they recommended 2 other tools, and so much information there, and so much helpful and really good people. It's really cool resource just to figure out which topic. I think that's the main question. Figure out which is your topic. But the most kids think, oh, hacking, that's the cool stuff.
Hacking! Hacking!
Yeah, it's the normal thing. If you see in Hollywood movies, the hacker.
You see. Hacker!
Yeah, but every kid wants to be a hacker. And yeah. But also there are a lot of interesting fields, and yeah.
Yeah, you have malware analysis, reverse engineering, exploit development. They are also really amazing fields to go to look at. So
and they are extremely different. You cannot say it's just information security. There's so much different types. Just figure out which type, and then the easiest way is go on YouTube, set up a virtual machine, break the thing, try out. The next step, if you had a direction you're more interesting, as I say before, I quickly learned that I'm not that much in cryptography, therefore I don't have to take that more. Just need the basic knowledge about it, how to implement something, which is strong, which is weak, but the magic mumbo jumbo math behind it, oh, I don't get it, but I don't need to, and other one says, oh fuck, the math behind it, so amazing. Yeah, then go for it. I'm not that good in math. The normal basics, like, yeah, but cryptography is like voodoo.
Don't tell me. Well, yeah, thank you for answering the last question. Let's go to the questions of shame, and then we go to the questions of the people. So for the first question, which hero will you be? You can choose any hero, real hero, science fiction, comics, strips, games, whatever. Which hero will you be?
Whew. Good question. Well, never thought about that one. Maybe Superman because he can fly.
It's a fair answer. Flying donkey.
Yeah.
For the second question, if you can choose two parents, which two parents will it be? Again, it can be celebrities, Hollywood actors, strips, movies, games, whatever. Which two parents would you be? Well, choice.
Next good question. Whew. Don't know.
Lois and Clark.
Yeah, Superman. No. I just say it's anything. Don't know her name, but the girl who write the code from the moon landing with this man-high paper codes. You know that picture?
No, I can't. I don't remember the picture, but okay. Let's say that is your mother. So who would be your father?
Whew. Also good question. I really don't know. Gosh, don't know. Darth Vader. Because it has the father in the name.
We know the girl. Hager says Margaret Hamilton. Is that the girl you mean?
I think, yeah.
Okay, then that is your mother. So, yeah. Thank you, Hager, for saying her name. Yeah, let's go to the third question. What will be your weapon of choice? It can be a real weapon, it can be a fantasy weapon, just an imagination or something. Yeah, what will be your weapon of choice?
Then I would use some superpower that, what's the English word? If you just you fly away.
One punch.
Yeah, so without a touch, and yeah.
I think I think we get it.
Yeah.
It seems a nice choice. Yeah. So let's go to the fourth question. In a game of scissor, paper, and rock, what will be your first choice?
Rock.
Why is everyone choosing rock?
But it also depends on who I'm playing with, because some people are easy to know what they do, and then if I know, they get always paper, then in the scissor.
Yeah, okay, that's fair. But you chose rock now, so I chose paper. No, joke. Let's go to the last question. What will be your ultimate hacker name? You are the first person on Earth who can register a hacker name. So you have all, there's nothing that holds you. So, yeah, which name will it be?
Boy, I'm so badly in giving myself a name.
Cyber Donkey.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Let's stick with Cyber Donkey.
Yeah.
Flying Superman Cyber Donkey one-hit punch. Yeah, well, that were my questions. So let's check if the people who are watching have some questions. I think I saw some. I have one question from Mr. Phipp. I want to learn assembly level programming in depth. Where can I learn it other than YouTube?
Udemy. Don't know about the programmer courses there that much because I'm not a programmer. But I think that would be my first station to try to find something. And yeah, but as for coding, I cannot make good recommendation because I'm not that much into the field. But put the question into Twitter, and soon you had a lot of resources.
Yeah, I think too.
It's the only reason because I'm on Twitter. I don't be the social media guy, and just because all infosec people are on Twitter, this is why I made a Twitter account. It's the only reason.
Yeah, fair. Let's go to the next question. Will, yeah, it's a weird question to ask, but will AI replace bug hunting cybersecurity? So will bug hunting, bug bounty, will that be replaced by automatic AI stuff?
If I think so, that it's happened, I think sooner or later, a lot of things. I'm not for sure, but I think 1 year or 2 years ago, I heard of a competition, team people, humans against team computers, and they do it quite well. And I think this was a US military thing or something. I don't know. Had to take a look. But the point there was find the vulnerability and then close it. And there are some computers, hacked computers and patched computers.
Fascinating.
I think sooner or later they will take over a lot of
Stuff.
work.
Yeah.
Even the high educated one, like, yeah, that's because humans just don't have the possibilities like overpowered PC. I think yet at this point it's just AI is just a little baby at the moment, and if that baby grows up, just think about how many
Terminator.
calculations a computer can make in 1 second. As an example, hash brute forcing. Try out to make a hash where if you write one down, the computer have 10,000 or so, yeah? And it's basic math, but with more power and more training, we'll do it.
I already quit the job after one line, but
yeah, I'm too.
Well, I hope that answered his question. Let's go to the following. In which domain field you are good in infosec? And yeah, how did you get started in that field domain?
Okay, I didn't see the whole chat because it's the only question of them that I also see. In which domain? I'm in the insurance branch. Field information security as security specialist, and very soon later on, because they're looking for a SIEM coordinator, because as a SOC analyst I was on the opposite side. I know the question, the answers, I delivered them, therefore I know the questions I have to ask. And yeah, it's the main part. I hope. Yeah, how get it started? Very early. Sorry. Very early in my IT career, I figured out that IT security, it's my fun field, and learn as much as I can with the goal in 2 or 3 years I want to work in security, and yeah, this was happening.
Well, yeah, I hope that answered his question. Yeah, I have another question. From where did you get your purple training?
Mm, yeah, at my beginning, it was most of all self-education. Um, Learn everything I'm interested to. Mm, Later on, then in my job, since I was in the security, from my colleagues, yeah, in the junior role, not very long, just 3 months till I quit. But therefore, I work with people that have years of experience, and yeah, talk to them, let them show you. Um, yeah,
Yeah, it sounds as a good answer, and yeah,
yeah.
I think you
And
answered this question.
questions, ask so many questions as you can, because
Well, I have another question. Uh, are you in Synac? I don't know if you know what Synac is, but
no, no, I don't know what this is.
Mr. Phipp, yeah, I am part of Synac, and for you, cyber of Donkey, it's Synac is a bug bounty company
Ah,
where you can work for them by doing bug bounties on yeah platforms
okay.
that they
Um,
release.
no, I'm not. About a year ago, I made a Hacker 101 account, but yeah, most of my most main problem is don't have the time. uh,
Always the time.
yeah, it's yeah, but extremely cool field, and if you're into hacking, a real red teamer, then it's a quite good opportunity. A co-worker of mine, he had his whole no colleague, um, yeah, just a few bug bounties, not something really big, just a few of them, short ones, and he had a fine life. Many other people had to go as a waitress, work all weekend long. Yeah, he didn't. Therefore, if you like that, go for it. It's cool.
Yeah, I hope that answered your question, Mr. Phipp. Another question from Mr. Phipp, but I think this is meant to be funny, but I will just ask it, so I hope you are not embarrassed. Uh, is Cozy Bear behind SolarWinds?
Huh?
He asked if the hacker group Cozy Bear is behind the SolarWinds hack.
Probably. um, it's I think it's possible, but who knows that for sure? Uh, I always had uh, have a big smile if a hack came out 1 day later. Oh, we know who it is. Oh, they know. If you're 1 day in IT forensic, you know in 1 day you can don't know a fuck. Especially it's that big hack. Yeah, you have to figure out what's happening and where's the fingerprint of it, and also you can fake everything. I can work at Russian time 8 to 60, and yeah, then it seems to be Russian, but everybody can do this, also the Americans, and yeah, I don't think that the Americans was it because yeah they fucked up their whole system. That don't seems very legit. But yeah, is it the Russians or Chinese, Israelis? I don't know, but possible is all.
Yeah, yeah, totally true.
We are not a
Uh,
people.
yeah, too many possibilities.
Yeah, of course.
Let's go to the next question from Dr. Deadfold. Yeah, how did you learn specific vulnerability? So, is there any vulnerability that you learn specifically by doing really deep research in the vulnerability, and did you apply it in your job?
Um, uh, yeah. as the starting point, just learn what's quite interesting for me, or I think I need to know. If I really like the topic, I take the deeper dive. If it's not so that much mine, then just a quick overview that I know where to later on take a look. If I needed my job, hard to tell. Most of the time, a lot of them, it's not that much in use. But then you have this one incident where you can save the show because you know this one fucking tool and get an yeah. It's really hard to tell. You don't never know what it's that thing to learn, and you for sure you would use it. And yeah, this, but also it's a big strength of a team if you have many different kind of people, because then if you have a broad stand in the case of an attack or something else. And yeah, but a few moments in my career was things I learned 1, 2, 3 years ago and never use it in all the time. Yeah? And then there's the moment, yeah, like anyone in my learning days, I just play around, want to see what's happening, what's to it. Then, don't know, 2 or 3 years, I didn't use it in 4 companies. Never could use it, not one time. And yeah, soon we have this Emotet case. And yeah, we need quick information on what's happening on, yeah, therefore anyone, yeah, and all, oh yeah, awesome.
Well, thank you for answering that question. I hope that answered Dr. Detveld's question. Mr. Phipp is asking, what's your Twitter? Perhaps you can type your Twitter in the chat for those who are interested in your Twitter, so they can follow you.
You want to fuck?
I can also share it. Let me. I can also share it. I will share the Twitter for you guys.
You want to open in app, and
you can
actually I'm in the browser and I cannot chat.
So this is his Twitter. Let's go to the next question. If there are any questions, let me check.
How buggy is it? Empty command.
Oh, I think we have finished all the questions. I think there are no more questions. If there are any questions, you can ask them right now. It's your last chance to ask. So, yeah, pop any questions that you that comes to your mind. Now is your chance.
Feel free to talk with me on Twitter. My DMs are open. We'll see how long. I've seen a lot of big people with thousands of followers. They didn't have open DMs. But as a small guy like me, it doesn't care so much.
Yeah, I have the same problem. Yeah, I think there are no more questions. So, yeah, we are coming to an end of this session. So I hope you enjoyed the session and yeah, the questions. Oh, wait. There's one more question. What areas of infosec are you studying nowadays?
Studying in like learning or like college?
I think like learning.
Okay. Yeah. At the moment, most of all, some topics that came across in my work. My normal learning progress that I want to use for my own is it yet soon bought a book about hardware hacking for Sebastian Picchi. Cool guy, great knowledge. Stock on Twitter. It's quite cool because I want to hack this alarm thing. I never did, but I want to, and therefore buy his book Hardware Hacking. Quite cool. Don't
What?
know if it's.
What? Can you show the book? Because I'm also interested in hardware hacking, so I'm also looking for resources to learn hardware hacking. I have just bought a really great book. It's called How to Hack the Xbox 360. So yeah, I'm still waiting for it, but
Where? You
ah,
see it? Oh,
yeah, I see it. Let me.
yeah.
I would check it. It seems a nice book.
That's the German version. Don't know if there are also English version, but this is really quite cool. It shows the main pen testing progress, how to set up, what to think of, because as a hardware hacker, you maybe had to work with electricity. Some of them are made a little ouchy and some kills you, and you had to know the difference. But also how to set up the progress as a professional, what's the target and something like that. It's quite cool. I like it. And also not just hardware hacking, also IoT with different protocols like Zigbee and something like that. Strong recommendation. Sebastian Bikic, cool guy, great knowledge.
Yeah, no, thank you for answering that question and for showing the book that you are currently reading. I think that there are really no more questions. I hope Haker is
Send
satisfied.
you the, because I cannot chat here in the browser. I can send you the name of the guy who wrote this book.
Yeah, sure. You can hit me up on Twitter or share it in the Skype chat after this session. Then I can always send it on my stream.
Just wait 1 second. Wrote it down already.
Oh, he is already wrote it down. So let me yeah.
So then you can share it with the people.
Let me do that.
Oh wait, the last name is wrong. It's like this. So there you go.
Oops, sorry, caps.
So
yeah, thank you for sharing this.
I cannot promise if there is an English version, but if not, I kick his ass because it's great knowledge. I had to share it.
Hey Sebastian, come on, make English. Come on, do it.
Yeah, of course.
Well, hey, Haker is yeah, he's happy with the answer. So I can't see any more questions. So yeah, I think we are now coming to an end. So I hope you enjoyed the session. I hope you enjoyed the questions. I hope you enjoyed the questions from the people who are watching. And I hope that the people who are watching also has a nice session today. I hope they learned something or yeah, they know more about you.
It was fun.
Yeah,
a nice one to talk with. Cool questions.
yeah,
Like superpowers and parents.
yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Feel free to ask me anything on Twitter.
Yeah, I shared his Twitter in the chat. So for those who want to ask him some questions after the show, yeah, just hit him on Twitter, and yeah, he will probably answer your questions. So don't hesitate to reach out. So yeah, I'm going to end this session. I will.
One thing more, a shout out to my snack oil family.
Yeah, thank you all for watching. I will be back this Friday with another hacking session. I will do some hacking on this session. So thank you all for watching. I wish you all a great morning, afternoon, or evening. I don't know what time zone it is there. So yeah, have a nice day or night. And see you all next time. And yeah, take care, everyone.